Hey guys, this is Chris here again, and today I'm going to do a DVD, Blu-ray, VHS update, and I haven't done one of these in a really long time. Most of the stuff that I've gotten over the past however long time since I've done one of these is up on the shelves, and I couldn't even remember what they were. So today I actually went out and I got quite a bit of titles here, so I decided to go ahead and do another one of these updates. A lot of people like them, some people don't, but I'm going to do one anyway. So hopefully you guys enjoy the titles that I got, and if you want to talk about them, comment in the video on the video down below, and we'll talk about them. So the first thing I got here is When a Stranger Calls remake, and I've seen the original movie and I really like it, and I've never seen the sequel to the original, but I've also never seen this one. But I've heard it was actually a pretty decent movie, so I went ahead and picked this up just because wanted to check it out. So. The next one I got here, I've actually never heard of before. I do remember seeing this title a lot during like pawn shops and flea markets and stuff, and that's where I went to. I went to a bunch of different flea markets, pawn shops, and Goodwills and stuff like that, and I picked up The Slayer. And I don't know if this is any good or not. It was put out by Anchor Bay, so it could be okay. The next one I got, I've heard a lot about this one, Afflicted. And I've actually heard that this was pretty good, and I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it really, except for the fact that a lot of people say it's actually a pretty good movie. So another one up that I've never seen before, never heard of before, and it just kind of, the way the cover looked and stuff, I thought, I'll check it out, and that is 19 Doors. And I don't really know anything about it though, but apparently the only feature on here is the trailer. It's pretty funny. The next thing I picked up here is The Trapdoor, and I guess I was having a door theme, I guess. Excuse me, hang on. Whew. Okay, so we have The Trapdoor, and starring Tommy Tiny Lister, a killer party you don't want to be invited to. Don't know anything about this one either, just know that it's a horror film, so picked it up. Then we have Darkness Falls. And I actually watched this movie in theaters, and I didn't really care for it very much. But I didn't own it, and I saw it today, and I thought, you know what? I'll pick it up and put it in my collection. My wife said that she actually liked this movie when she saw it, and I thought, you know what? I'll have this in my collection. So then we have Feast 3, and when the first Feast movie came out, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic movie. And then they came out with Part 2 and 3 back to back. And I watched Part 2. I absolutely hated Part 2. I thought it was one of the worst movies that I'd ever seen before. And because of that, people were saying, oh, well, if you like Part 2, then you'll like Part 3. So I never gave Part 3 a chance. I never once wanted to watch Part 3 if it was anything like Part 2. And when I saw it today, it was one of these Dimension Extreme titles that I didn't own. Plus, it's part of a franchise that I own the other two for, but I didn't own this one. So I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and buy it because there's only just a few more of these titles, the Dimension Extreme titles left that I need to get, and I needed to finish the franchise. So I went ahead and picked it up, and if I ever give it a chance to watch it, I don't know if I'll like it or not, but if it's anything like Part 2, I probably won't like it. Next is going to be another one that I've seen a lot of at flea markets and stuff and just never bothered to pick it up, but it is Cornered. Then we have Silent Venom, and the only reason I picked this one up is because, it's a snake movie. It's probably a CGI snake because it's made in like 2009. So CGI snake, still Silent Venom. I'll check it out. I like snake movies. Hopefully it's an actual practical effects, but probably not. Then we have another movie I remember seeing a lot of at like movie galleries and blockbusters and stuff, but never did pick it up or watch it, and it's called Phobic. And it was put out by Trinity Home Entertainment, so it's probably not that good. It doesn't really look very good, but still a horror movie. I picked it up. The next one here, I didn't know exactly what it was. It's called The Violence Movie, and it is one of those that was like shot on VHS back in the day, back in 1988. And I was like, you know what? It's a movie from the 80s, and I haven't seen it. It's a cheesy, low-budget movie, so I was like, I really want to see it. I'll check it out. So I picked it up, and I started reading it when I got home, and I didn't know this, but it does contain, contains The Violence Movie and The Violence Movie Part 2. So I got two movies here. I was looking at it, and the first movie is only 14 minutes long, so it's only a short film. And then I was like, oh, well, when they made a second one, they probably made the second one a feature length. Nope, the second one is only 19 minutes long. So together, these two movies together are shorter than an actual feature length movie, which is weird, but I picked it up, and I'll definitely check it out because it is something that was shot in the 80s. And when I was looking up information about this, the first one, the Violence movie, is listed on IMDb. But the Violence movie 2 is not listed on IMDb at all. And the people involved, it's like no credits for it whatsoever. So it's kind of weird that a movie was, made, and then a sequel was made to a movie, and it was released on the DVD, but yet it's not on IMDb. So it's kind of weird that it's like that. So who knows? I don't know if they're any good or not, but I'll definitely check them out. I love 80s movies. So the next thing I picked up here is a VHS tape, and it's called Campfire Thrillers. Now, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I know that it's like an animated thing for kids. Like, I don't know what age kids range it's going for. But I picked it up just because it looked really cool for the cover art, and I like campfire stuff where people telling stories, so maybe it'll be good. I know it's animated, so who knows. I got it just in case my daughter would like it, but I'll probably end up liking it more than she would. Okay, guys, so the next thing I got here is going to be, this one is really for my daughter. We picked these up just because my daughter likes to watch these movies, and all of my daughter's DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff that we have for her is on my shelves. I have a specific area and stuff that I put a lot of her stuff, but I don't want like another shelf somewhere else that just has her cartoons in it or something like that. I like to have everything together and organized. So we picked up a Blu-ray that contained 3 movies. It was Rio, Robots, and Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who. And Horton Hears a Who, I've watched it with her a few times, and it's actually really funny. I like that movie a lot. I've never seen Robots, but Rio, I've seen 1 and 2, and they're okay. They're not the best movies in the world, but they're okay to sit there with my daughter. She likes them, so. Same thing goes for the next one. I got it for my daughter, but oh well, I'll list it off to you guys anyways, and that is Barbie in A Christmas Carol. So, got this one specifically just for my daughter. And the next one here I actually got for my wife. This is one of her favorite Christmas movies of all time, and they started putting the Christmas stuff out recently at stores, and I was in FYE, and I saw this, and I thought, I got to get this on Blu-ray for my wife, and it is White Christmas. So I think Bing Crosby is a star, and she loves this movie. It's one of her favorite Christmas movies, and I thought I'll be nice and I'll get her one of these Blu-rays for it. So that is it, guys. That's all the titles that I have: DVDs, Blu-rays, and that 1 VHS tape. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if I get any more, if I get another stack, another day of going around and movie shopping and stuff, I will do another update. But guys, in the comments down below, let me know which ones that you like, which ones you would recommend, or what. Just anything you want to talk about, comment down below. And thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.